Today is 30th October 2025. Israeli army is still attacking people of Gaza. Reports from TYT channel.
Among them children. One missile hit a camp next to Aqsa Hospital in the center of Gaza, where patients and their families were sleeping.
Maybe it's the fact that I've been doing this job for nearly 2 decades and I'm just kind of fed up. Let me just give you straight talk right now. There is no ceasefire in Gaza. When over 100 people get slaughtered in a single night, that's not a ceasefire. This just happened last night. And the response that you will inevitably get from Israel's defenders is, what about October 7th, 2023? Because those lives mattered. The lives of Palestinian children, innocent civilians in Gaza, they don't matter at all. Please don't talk about them. What about October 7th?
Ana Kasparian, the TYT reporter, reveals that how many journalists have been killed by Israeli to hide the truth, including a recent one.
Reporter Mohammed al-Munirawi was among those killed, bringing the total number of journalists slaughtered by the Israelis to 256. Anyone who is under the impression that being angry with Israel over what's transpiring in Gaza, in the West Bank, and Lebanon, where there's also allegedly a ceasefire. There are Jews who don't co-sign onto this. No problem with them. There are evangelicals and Jews who do co-sign onto this. Now, do I hate them simply because of their identity or their religious beliefs? No, I hate them because of this ideology that makes them believe that they're actually the good guys as they're slaughtering tens of thousands of children in the quest to steal more land. It has nothing to do with Jewish religion. It has nothing to do with Jewish identity. It has everything to do with the ongoing injustices and slaughter that everyone on the international stage has been witnessing for the last 2 years. The absolute disregard for human life. Benjamin Netanyahu ordered the Israeli military to carry out these powerful strikes, as he referred to them, after an IDF soldier, 37-year-old Master Sergeant Yona Ephraim Feldbaum, was killed in Rafah. So since an IDF soldier was killed, and by the way, it is unclear exactly what happened and how this individual was killed, but because one IDF soldier was killed, that means over 100 Palestinians need to be slaughtered. Okay, for Mr. wannabe Nobel Peace Prize winner Donald Trump, he can go ahead and try to lie to the American people and everyone else on the international stage all he wants. He has not brokered a peace deal, and this isn't a ceasefire. Ceasefire means that you stop the slaughter. And that's not what the IDF has any interest in doing. That's not what the Israelis have any interest in doing. But Hamas says that they were not involved in the shooting, and that it may have been carried out by a rogue Palestinian militant. It could have been carried out by one of the gangs that Israel admitted to funding in the Gaza Strip. And look, here's what I know for sure. There's only one thing when it comes to the death of this IDF soldier that I know without a shadow of a doubt. I don't trust the Israelis at all, at all. So until I see some actual confirmation of what happened, an independent body investigating this to clarify exactly what happened, I'm not gonna buy their narrative at all because they're known liars. That's what they do. They lie, they kill, and they steal. That is what the IDF is known for now. And that's not according to me. That's according to anyone who's been paying attention to this story. Who's gonna put a stop to this? Because our politicians are either blackmailed, bribed, compromised, you get the point. Well, I mean, obviously, the only just response to that is to kill 46 children, which is what the IDF did. Hamas, on the other hand, says that it was Israel that violated the ceasefire agreement. And to be sure, they have violated the ceasefire agreement in a multitude of ways. Okay, so one of the ways is they were supposed to allow 600 humanitarian aid trucks into the Strip. They have not been doing that. wow, I'm so shocked and chagrined. That was the most predictable thing on the planet. And as we know, the killings slowed down a little bit, but they didn't stop. Nonetheless, after the deadly strikes on Gaza, Donald Trump defended Israel's decision to slaughter all those kids and all those innocent civilians, because why not? Let's take a look.
They say it was sniper fire, and it was retribution for that, and I think they have a right to do that.
And after the strike that killed over 100 Gazans, Israel declared that the ceasefire is still in effect. Still in effect. Because ceasefire to the Israelis means you cease, we fire. And that's what they've been doing.